From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Glad to be back with you after a long summer away. Thanks to Eli Grimes for sitting in this summer. Here's a look at what's going on tonight. Carmi police made 3 arrests recently. WRUL says that Friday, officers arrested 27-year-old Nicholas Page after a felony warrant was issued. Page was due in court today for a pretrial hearing on several charges in multiple cases and had failed to appear back on August the 4th. Also Friday, Carmi police arrested 31-year-old Braden Overfield of Carmi after a traffic stop. He was charged with driving suspended and possession of cannabis in a vehicle and cited for illegal transportation of alcohol by a driver. A passenger in that vehicle, Haley Thompson, also cited for illegal transportation of alcohol, and both were released on a notice to appear. And on Saturday night, Carmi police arrested 44-year-old Kelly Depew of McLeansboro. After a traffic stop, she was arrested for driving suspended and later released on a notice to appear. In Wayne County Circuit Court late last week, several people were sentenced. WFIW reports 48-year-old Bobby W. Cottrell of Fairfield was given 6 years in state prison on a charge of unlawful possession of a controlled substance dating back to April 24th. He did receive 60 days of credit for time served in the jail. 49-year-old Stephen A. Snyder of Fairfield was sentenced to 6 years in state prison for meth possession dating back to September of last year. And 29-year-old Frankie M. Shirt of Fairfield pleaded guilty to meth possession and was given 24 months probation plus credit for 2 days served at the Wayne County Jail. Meanwhile, 49-year-old Christina M. Newcomb of Sims pleaded guilty to possession of drug paraphernalia and was given a year of court supervision, credited with 3 days of time served. 36-year-old Todd Ray of Fairfield admitted to violating probation on a burglary charge and was sentenced to 2 years of new probation and given a 180-day stayed sentence in the Wayne County Jail if he violates the probation. 64-year-old David J. Kuntz of Fairfield admitted to violating probation on a driving while license revoked charge and was given 2 years of new probation plus a 180-day stayed jailed sentence if he violates probation. And 42-year-old Kelly J. Cottrell of Fairfield pleaded guilty to possession of drug paraphernalia and was given a year of court supervision plus 5 days credit for time served, while 58-year-old Troy M. McGahey of Fairfield pleaded guilty to meth possession and was given 2 years probation. Authorities in Wabash County remain on the lookout for a wanted Wabash County man. WAKO saying 32-year-old Devin Britton is wanted on multiple felony charges. Initial reports say he should be considered as dangerous and should not be approached by the public if spotted. He's known to have connections in Arkansas, North Carolina, and in Evansville, and may have fled the region. Anyone having information about the whereabouts of Britton is asked to contact the nearest law enforcement agency or Wabash County Sheriff's Department. A $500 reward is being offered for information leading to his arrest. The number for the Sheriff's Office, 618-262-4186. All tips there are confidential. New details into that National Transportation Safety Board. They've released a preliminary report on that train derailment in Wabash County back on July 18th, resulting in a significant emergency response. 24 cars derailed and 2 crew members were hurt. The report says a faulty spring switch may have been the cause of the incident. The preliminary report says that shortly before the accident, a signal maintainer had conducted work on the spring switch and that the train was the first to pass through it after the work. The report says the 24 cars derailed as the train traversed through the switch. The cars were carrying hazardous materials, with 2 tank cars containing molten sulfur that were breached and leaked, with 1 car carrying denatured fuel ethanol, which released about 15 gallons, according to the NTSB report. The investigation is ongoing. From Lawrence County, the Christie Fire Protection District were called Saturday morning to a controlled burn on a rural building that had gotten out of control and spreading to a nearby field of standing corn. WAKO says 2 units were dispatched to the scene and able to bring the blaze under control quickly. No damage was done to the surrounding property, no reported injuries. Fire officials remind you that due to the current dry conditions, the risk of outdoor fires getting out of control is real, so please be cautious. Could a small tri-state earthquake earlier this month been a factor in Mount Carmel's recent water issues? WSJD reporting that City Clerk Ryan Turner has been working with the civil engineering firm of HLR to see if a magnitude 2.6 tremor just after 10 p.m. back on August 8th had any bearing on the major water main break at 9th and Cherry in Mount Carmel. Turner was scheduled to meet with the USDA last week to see if the city could qualify for up to $150,000 to help pay for those line breakages. The quake was centered 2.5 miles east-southeast of Cynthiana along the Posey-Vanderburgh County line. More to come here tonight. A look at your weather forecast for a great week ahead is next. Then we'll talk sports. Stay with us.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather, and it is going to be great over this next week. Hard to believe late August and what the temperatures are going to be like. You're going to hear me say this a lot this week. Nothing showing up on the local scan of radar. We're going to remain mostly dry, if not totally dry, right through the rest of this week. 75 degrees today. That was our high temperature this afternoon. I'll go backwards to tell you the low this morning was 56. No rain in the gauge. Some 12 degrees below normal on the high side for this time of year. We missed a record low by just 7 degrees on this date. As we take a look at the forecast maps now for tonight, we'll start to put some things in motion, and you'll see some rain passing off to areas of our south and west, but we're going to remain in control of the high pressure ridge that's up to the north right through the day on Wednesday, really right through this week, Tuesday into Wednesday, even into Thursday, when we'll start to see a few more clouds filter into the area through the day on Wednesday and into Thursday, but they're not going to have any rain with them, as the rain will stay at bay for us, but it will be a nice week temperature-wise. For tonight, overnight lows, upper 40s north of US 50, low 50s or right at 50 south of US 50 under clear skies. As we head into your Tuesday morning, for Tuesday, plenty of sunshine out there. Highs in the mid 70s, maybe the warm spot Carmi getting near 80, but we think 70s across the entire region for Tuesday. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, again clear skies. Overnight lows again dipping into the upper 40s in some locations. Mount Carmel may be the warm spot according to this read of the numbers at 50 degrees. And then on Wednesday, we'll see a few more clouds filter in. Call it a partly cloudy day on Wednesday. High temperatures will be in the mid to upper 70s. Again, Carmi may be the warm spot near 80. And then as we move into the extended forecast, a few more clouds on Thursday, calling for a high of 78, but look at the extended forecast. We're going to be in the upper 70s, near 80, right through early next week. Lows dipping into the upper 40s to low 50s before rising into the upper 50s for the weekend. All well below normal, so getting some return off that hot heat wave we had earlier in the summer. That's your forecast. We'll talk sports next.
Get employee pricing at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Mustang convertible up to $3,500 off. And get a new 2024 F-150 up to $13,800 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Get employee pricing at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $370 per month and a 2025 Jeep Compass as low as $259 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
Boy, it's nice to have local sports back, isn't it? Let's talk a little sports now. We begin with boys high school golf from yesterday, actually from Saturday. Mount Carmel swept the field in both the boys and girls Massac County Invite at the Metropolis Country Club. On the boys side, the Aces fired a .315, Benton second at .317, Hamilton County third at .319. 9 total teams took part. The Aces' Hatcher Knipe finished in a tie for first, but ended up second after a playoff. The Mount Carmel girls took first as well with a .289, Massac County second at .319, Nashville third at .375. 9 teams taking part there as well. Mount Carmel's Zimmy Moore was the medalist with a .68. On Friday in boys golf, Flora and Altamont played to a 186 tie. Sisney and North Clay had no team score, but Hagen Howard of Sisney was the medalist at 40. On the girls' side, Flora carded at 245. North Clay, Clay City, and Altamont had no team scores. North Clay, Clay City's Kennedy Jones, the medalist, with a 45. High school tennis from the weekend at the Flora Wolf Gals Invite. Flora finished first at 119, Mattoon second at 72, Heron third at 71, followed by Marion and Benton. 3 multi-sport standouts from the class of 2006 will be the newest additions to the Carmi-White County Sports Hall of Fame. WRUL reports that under the leadership of new chairman Cole Carter, the Hall of Fame committee has announced that Tyler Schote, Keegan Dennis, and Chase Kittinger have all been voted into the Hall. Schote, Dennis, and Kittinger were all teammates on the Bulldog basketball and baseball teams. Dennis and Kittinger were teammates on the gridiron as well. All 3 helped lead Coach Craig Winter's baseball team to the Class A Elite 8 in 2006. They were also 3 of the fiercest competitors to ever don the maroon and white. Congratulations. Well, as we mentioned, the fall sports season is officially underway. Tonight in high school volleyball, the Carmi-White County Lady Bulldogs begin their season hosting Mount Carmel. The Bulldogs, coming off the winningest season in Carmi history, going 37-3 a year ago, winning their 2nd consecutive regional and sectional titles. Tonight's matchup with the Golden Aces is a rematch of last year's regional championship game. You can see that live on the WRUL Sports YouTube page tonight. Meanwhile, the Wabash Valley College Lady Warrior volleyball team opens the season tonight, the conference part of the season, at home, taking on John A. Logan. You can see that beginning at 6:30 on the News Channel 15 YouTube page. You see both our live stream schedule there for you this week, as well as our News Channel 15 replay schedule, what's on TV this week right there. We'll have all the replays for you all week long, and the live streams too. It's time to get busy here on News Channel 15. Thanks for joining us. We will see you back here tomorrow night for more news, weather, and sports, or at a sports event somewhere. Kyle Peach from all of us at News Channel 15. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
My name is Jacob Piskus. I'm from Abilene, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business program here at Wabash County. I grew up on a row crop operation, and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.